both just kind of like did like the glance, you know, like noticed it. And then we go upstairs because they must have did something, you know. And Hank just goes, "Hey Vicky, I thought I thought I told you to put the dogs outside. You know what I mean?" And she goes like, "They are outside. Like they've been outside." And like me and him both like looked at each other.
Yeah.
And he like literally like went outside. Like didn't say anything, didn't make like a big deal of it, just like kind of just walked casual and just opened the door, like the back door, just kind of like stuck his head out. Yup, and then sure as shit they were out there, and then he just kind of like came back in, and like you could tell he didn't look at me, you know, but I could tell that he was doing the same shit that I was, like what the fuck was that then? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, dude.
Kind of
like,
creepy.
Yeah, it was,
I wouldn't like
I mean,
that feeling.
yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, not good vibes,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know, man. I've seen all sorts of like weird stuff, and I don't know. I would hope anything that would, because nobody died in this house. This house was built, and the people that built it survived. They sold it.
Yeah,
to
no,
you know?
like I said, it's not anything bad. I know it's not like.
That's why I was like, maybe my dad, like,
Yeah.
know, or like something like that. But,
Oh yeah, he is here, huh?
yeah.
They all agree that
Did he ever get to come to this house?
No.
And this is where the opinions
Don't buy it though.
Who were the pre-Inca? In April 2019, David Childress traveled to Peru with author Hugh Newman.
Hugh Newman.
Luis Delgado, a local expert on and a descendant of the Inca. Jorge believes that many of Peru's most incredible
I would like to go to Peru and see like Machu Picchu.
predate the Inca.
That would be dope.
Yeah, dude, I'm ready to go. Ready to go all the wares.
And the truth is that we are starting to discover pre-Inca cultures and know a little bit more about these ancient civilizations.
On this day, Jorge took David and Hugh to one of Peru's most mysterious sites, a location outside of Cusco known only as the X Zone. Overlooking the sprawling stone fortress of Sacsayhuaman, the X Zone is an impressive collection of megalithic ruins, rock-cut monuments, and a maze of underground tunnels.
So this is a very interesting wall. When we build walls like this, is to remark the importance of this area. Look this stonework. It is amazing megalithic stones on the top of natural rocks from the same place, and it's so perfect. It has incredible.
What kind of technology does it take to cut these so perfectly and straight and fit?
No, thank you.
Where you can't fit
Yeah.
a piece of paper or a razor blade in here.
No, I ate a sandwich.
Back in like some magical technology.
One of the theories is that they were some technology.
That's what I always say.
Masters that came over the seas. There is a figure very well known here. It's Nylon. A nylon has wings, and it's a solar beam. It can fly. So the legend says he came over the seas. So what kind of information he brought? What kind of technology he was sharing here? Because all these masters brought much contribution for evolution life.
Nylac was the deity worshipped by the Sican people who settled in northern Peru around 750 AD, centuries before the Inca. Their oral traditions describe Nylac as a strange being with sharp bird-like features, who upon his death sprouted wings and then ascended into the sky. Is it possible that these traditional beliefs are grounded in fact, as the Sican people claim? And if so, could Nylac have been as ancient astronaut people suspect, an extraterrestrial being?
Many times people ask how our
Her name is Jules, and she's a turkey.
Had the assistance of the
Turkey?
the masters, they brought some ideas.
Guess what? I thought I was recording and I wasn't that whole time.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wow, I didn't know that you would have recorded my ghost story.
I know, right? No, I wouldn't, it's gonna be like a time lapse anyway, so it's not like you would hear.
Oh, it's out there.
I wouldn't invade, well, yeah, I mean, it's probably in the cloud.
We should start a podcast.
I know. I've been wanting to. I can talk about everything.
Visiting extraterrestrials. Well, here's where now we get backtracking up for local
Talk about aliens.
1994.
We can talk about
Yeah, no, I mean, you could talk, for sure.
knitting.
Knitting?
I don't know. What are you, puzzling?
Yeah, thanks. Acting like you don't know. Like, oh, what is it called again? What is that thing you do? A
This is why this is the magic. This is why it works.
Was initially thought to be a scattering of insignificance.
What, a scattering of you making fun of me?
No, that's not. You shouldn't look at it like that. It's called media magic.
It's called media magic? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Wow. Who are you? Media magic.
I'm a 90s era Disney kid, alright?
Yeah.
This is what they've done to me.
No, for real though. They did like make you think, you know, like shit is gonna be real different. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Also, other buildings, residential buildings, so it's a really huge complex.
But the most extraordinary discovery was still
Yeah.
to come.
Like, you owe us
While excavating the
for our
pyramid's
childhood.
foundation in 1999, Ruth Shoddy and her team unearthed the preserved remains
Where are
of
all
ancient
these
mesh bags woven from a long
pieces?
durable grass known as chiffon.
Beep,
Up
beep,
until
boop.
this time, there had been no way to scientifically determine the age of Quran.
Oh, there's a pumpkin down here.
On inorganic material, like stone ruins.
Like what
With the
did
discovery
you
of
just
the
call
brass
me?
bags, archaeologists now have the organic material they needed to determine just how old Quran really was. And
Corral.
what they found was nothing less than shocking. Carbon dating of the bags revealed that Quran
What?
predated the Inca
What?
civilization
What?
by more than
What?
3,000 years.
This site went back
Oh,
at
are you
least to
making that
2600
What?
BC or earlier.
Yeah, I'm heating up some pizza.
In the air fryer?
Yeah.
4,600
Trying to maintain some crisp.
Nah, that's the only way to do it.
Civilization in the
I mean, it's not the only way to do it, but yeah, it's the preferred way to do it.
The whole of
I did do that.
Dating of Quran was really put to question the origins of civilization.
I'm just working on our podcast banter. All right.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Jeez.
Banter?
Why
Our
do you
banter.
why do you give up so easily? You're supposed to have like a witty comeback.
Oh, I'm
like,
supposed to.
like
Oh,
for
instead of like
sure.
crying.
Yeah, you're just like instant dagger to the heart. Remember, we're podcasting.
Oh, so like what's said in the podcast stays in the podcast.
You have to have an alter ego or something. You have to have like a
Oh.
shield. Otherwise, you can't be yourself. If you're gonna be yourself, then we got to talk about like something fluffy,
Oh.
like kids or like parenthood or something. And I'm still gonna talk about that in the other one, but just on a different, cuttier, more like. Am I the only one dying?
Wow, you went straight that way, huh?
Well, that's either get that or like. So, what else are we building for our kids to enjoy? You know what I mean, or like some like real neutral type stuff.
I mean, oh, I found the piece I was missing. Look at that. Look at that, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
So you remember, if you're gonna record, you can't block the camera.
I'm not.
You are.
Oh, am I?
All you can see is your back shaking. Look at that. Look at that.
Hey.
I can see it.
This is so much easier than the home improvement store.
I love it.
Leave me alone.
Do you like brown?
It's
Good sweater.
it's. Don't worry, it'll be edited. I'm working on my editing skills as well. Yes. Oh, that's.
Call or visit EmpireToday.com.
You're gonna be like a, what do they call them? Like a all-trick pony? Or
What?
something?
Oh. I didn't know.
I don't know. Sounds right. Like a jack of all trades.
Nah.
That's where I trust them to create the perfect phone.
And Jane.
You tell the full story.
You're a real Rosie the Riveter.
I don't know why that.
I don't know what, I'm supposed to be a good thing. I don't, trying to find like a good euphemism. What is it? Euphemism? Euphemism?
You were rapper?
Euphen?
Okay.
I'm just gonna stop now.
Yep. But I do.
It just sounds weird. Euphemism?
Euphemism.
There it is. Wait, now that wasn't right?
No, I was joking.
Rainbow gives you wings.
Putting the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Hey, you know what?
Yes.
I was,
I think that was in like an Adam Sandler
I
movie
was
or
an 80s
something.
baby, alright? Like,
No, that's what he says.
Sharks go over the
Put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable.
From powerful
why
vacuum
don't
suction
you
to
love
sonic
me
modeling,
with mine?
it even lifts its
Yeah,
batteries when it's dry.
She just fine.
Or is it bad punctuation at that point?
No, you're trying to pronunciation?
Pronunciation?
Yeah.
Supposed to clean.
So that's not either one of those?
No.
Not grammar or what did I say?
You said
Well, this is great.
It said, why don't you look
grammar you said punctuation.
He's just been to Corral, and I can't
That's like what goes at the end of the sentence. You meant pronunciation.
good to see
I'm
you.
pretty sure that's what I said.
You did not. You did not. I mean, they both start with a P, but
Wow.
no, you really didn't though. You said punctuation.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
mean, that's pretty close enough though.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things.
No.
But it's, yeah. I guess it does actually. Because one's just dots or dashes and the other one's actual words.
Aside from featuring the remains of many impressive ancient structures,
Unless I'm talking in Morse code.
appears to have been designed very much like a modern metropolis, with specific districts dedicated to various
That would be
trades,
interesting.
along with plots for as many
I like it when people say interesting. When they say it like that, interesting.
Yeah, I say it with an N, like interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, I say interesting.
What?
I say interesting.
Say that one more time.
Interesting. Wait, what?
You said it twice the same and then not the same the last time.
Well, because then you make me think about it. The first two times it was natural. Then the second time I'm like, interesting. I think I pronounced all the letters. But I like it when I think it's like Southern people
some 90 feet tall,
because they're always trying to cut their words down.
or nearly
So they're like interesting.
a 30-foot wide staircase
That was an interesting movie.
plaza at the base of the pyramid, passing over 3
Interesting.
levels
I don't think they say it like that either way though. Just like interested.
that feature
No, interesting.
and
No.
No, I don't think so.
Geese.
but just one
Interesting.
Dude, this pizza is just so crispy.
Yeah, I don't think I could eat anymore.
I didn't eat a lot earlier.
whole domain of Corral.
Neither did I, but now I did.
To the coast on a clear day.
What is happening?
So it could have been used for astronomical observation.
That's right.
Recently unearthed archaeological evidence suggests that during the same
Hi.
period,
Hi.
approximately
Are you trying to spook
4,600
me?
years ago, ziggurats were being built in Mesopotamia, as well as the step pyramids in Egypt. Incredibly similar structures were being constructed.
How's it going?
It's going.
Was this by pure
How was the movie?
It was good.
Yeah, you liked it? Funny? Not funny?
It was really good.
Yeah? Was it actually like a good story?
Yeah, but that's cool.
Yeah, dude, they've been maxing out on it.
On the grass?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why is there a rock on it?
To push it down a little bit because it was like almost a little too high for them.
That's cool. It like almost fits perfect. Why is this... Mom, why is this over here when it's actually there?
What?
Don't stand right there.
Corral is dated to about the same time.
I don't want you to stand right there.
Why?
Do you see it corresponds
Oh.
between those two sites?
Just curious that this timeline
Whoa.
keeps coming up about ancient places being 4,500.
So why are those on that side when they're actually supposed to be on the other side?
Locations around the world.
Well, 'cause I have stuff right there.
Civilization, everything collapsed.
Oh.
And then around this period, 3000 BC, then all of a sudden there's this reset in the ancient world.
Yeah, that very much seems to be the case.
Yes, that very much seems to be the case.
Traditions around
You seem to be the case. You are the case. Look like the case.
destroyed by a
Your mom.
such as
Oh, oops.
of India,
That's me.
the
Yeah.
Babylonian poem, the Epic of Gilgamesh, the Bibles, Book of Genesis, and the Inca myth of the Unu-Pachacudi.
Whoa, of the what?
To geologist Dr. Robert Schoch, a growing body of evidence suggests
What? The Uba Chaka Chica.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What? I was just.
Crossing the line.
What? What I said was crossing the line?
No, I don't know.
Oh my.
There's no line.
Nah.
Incredible climatic changes at the end of the last ice age. My work has put it all together that this was based on major solar outbursts that
This
changed
dude's
the
still eating.
surface of the earth dramatically.
Maxim?
Yeah.
Story very short.
The other dude's in coma.
Well-developed
Yeah, I think Ricky's over there, like,
civilization on
done,
Earth
and Cal's still just
by
eating his heart out.
At the end of the last ice age.
According to Dr. Schoch, this cataclysm thrust humanity into a dark age for thousands of years.
Dang, not
Civilizations
thousands.
emerged around the globe at remarkably similar times.
After thousands of years, civilizations
It's just weird though because they
around the same time period between about
to see people like
3,500
make these
BC
videos
and
back then, like when like because these are probably like the original ones,
Old world with Egypt,
and so much stuff has changed that just rewrote all of this. So it's like
Asia with the
they were
giant
very
responses,
high tech back then. Like they were like literally like past where we're at.
evidence of this in the
So it's-
Americas of the
It's like really what was it that caused them to not
Can you tell us why
either like choose to leave or what happened?
Ancient site.
I think the most important thing was that people of Corral were in some way connected to the ancient deity called Wiracocha, which we find in other countries and other locations around the world.
Wow.
Why do all the guys look crazy?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They're not doing anything good for themselves for people to want to
Like this
go.
guy's hair? Wait.
Yeah. No, he's the main dude.
Yeah. He's like
And
half
it's getting
bald.
worse. It's like it's getting higher and higher.
Yeah, he has
and
like
like
literally like Beetlejuice hair.
no, I know. That's why I was like, dude, he's still doing that. He used to do that when my dad watched this. I remember, but it was just like a lessened version of it. Now it's just super high and super puffed out.
Yep. And then the guy that was actually giving like the seminar or whatever looked like Frankenstein. Big old blackhead.
Wow.
You'll see. Then that zebra said, ah. Dang. Came out with a leather handbag.
Randall gives you wings.
Shit.
What is this noise? It's like a commercial. This is their commercial.
It's like, yeah.
Okay.
Showing different places, but just some dramatic ass music.
It's like we'll be back in 10, 9. Dun dun.
For real.
Ancient
Look at him. Look at him.
Oh, what? What's going on? Why is he like? He's
And then
dude.
you got like
It's
real life
so
Beetlejuice.
bad. It's so bad, dude, and it's only gotten worse. Oh my god. Why does he do that? It's like
Small face.
it's like long now. Like how much hairspray does he have to use?
That's what I'm saying.
That's too much.
Nah. There's like a mold or something. Like you put something there and just like.
Oh, like the bump it things that were real popular
Yeah.
in like the early 2000s.
Yup. Like a blow dryer and hairspray at the same time. And just freezes it in place.
Wow.
It's like paper mache.
Paper mache. Why?
Incredibly, radiocarbon dating of the board fragment revealed that it is roughly 4,300 years old. The artifact's extraordinary.
I just don't understand how they can literally have a whole channel dedicated to this one show. Like, are they just, is it replaying a lot? Or like, what's happening? It's like literally, it's just a lot. Because it literally, every time the TV turns off, this comes on. And it's always talking about something. It's like, I don't think it's the same episodes over and over again. Like, how many seasons of this did they have? Like, I just don't understand what they could keep talking about. Or is it new, like, information coming to light? Because I could understand that. Like, if they kind of, like, redid them
Well, if you think
with
about
new
it, like,
information.
yeah, if they're like talking about stuff from way back then, I mean, they got a lot of years to talk about stuff.
Yeah, but for what they're talking about, it's like...
Yo, I know you look up. No, you're a social studies teacher, but like, I was like, aren't you like a history teacher? Like, that sounds crazy.
What?
Like, just knowing that there's like way other like stuff out there. Not necessarily like I'm like an alien tip, right? Like I'm not like saying like ET's walking around, but like just that literally civilized people have been around way longer than what we thought. Like when we thought they were like Neanderthals, like fire, like nah, they were like with it, like capable as fuck, like, and then they were like even capable way beyond that, you know. So it's like just seems just like weird to know now and not acknowledge it, you know, like, or acknowledge it for what it is, like something mind blowing.
This must have been, in our estimation, an important symbol, because we see this particular symbol being reused and adopted in other places for several thousand years.
Maybe I'm an alien though, and that's why it just resonates. Like, my people.
That become the Inca.
Your people.
In Carl Supe.
It's kind of strange.
Don't worry, I'll take you with me when they zap me back home.
Which would suggest
They're gonna zap you back home?
was
And I have to go with?
important to the local
You don't want to go?
Well, what is back home?
Because that again shows the
I don't know.
connection
Oh,
between
okay,
the
well,
same kind
then
of
I don't know.
deity or ancestor,
I'm
which
still,
had Tiwanaku or Pumapunku or
Pumapunku.
himself, which is pretty incredible.
It's pretty amazing.
Punapuku.
Beetlejuice was like, I've been there. That's in Hawaii.
Of course, I've made the suggestion Viracocha may have been some type of a visitor from another planet, because also the gear that he is wearing, for all
The
intents and
gear.
purposes, looks like a modern day astronaut.
Yeah, true.
If that were true, it would tie in to this whole worship of Viracocha that can be found
Viracocha?
elsewhere in Peru and South America.
Yeah, that
Do you remember?
Amazing.
Do you remember?
It was wonderful to
Jim Carrey.
What are you gonna say?
No, it's
See you again face to face.
no. I was gonna say Jim Carrey in Living Color when he does that Vera Cosa. Like, and he's like a female bodybuilder or whatever.
No, that's
And he like neighs like a horse because he acts like he's like not taking steroids, but
It's interesting too.
What?
At the Vera Cosa.
No, I want to see the clip.
what? Oh my god, you have to. I have it on DVD.
What?
I do have all the Living Colors on DVD, and yeah, dude, I can't believe you don't. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to show you now. But that's his name. He names he named himself Vera Cosa, which isn't exactly what he said, but it's pretty close.
People coming from the sky. Curiously, examples of godlike figures that are depicted as half man and half bird, much like the figure of Nailan that was worshipped by the Sikan people of northern Peru, can be found throughout the ancient world, from the Anunnaki in Mesopotamia to the Hindu god Garuda in India, the Tengu in Japan, the Birdmen of Easter Island,
The Birdman?
and the Kachinas
Birdman.
were revered by numerous
Birdman?
tribes in North America.
Oh, who is it like?
A 44,000-year-old
What's that supposed to
painting
what
in
in
Indonesia
what in North America?
that archaeologists have determined to be a human-like
Basically,
figure with a bird's
The
head.
Sasquatch?
Native Americans believed in like a
We also have to local
Like a
legends.
bird guy.
And they're very
Oh, a
clearly
bird guy.
saying that Viracocha
or like a man that has
gave
like
instructions.
feathers or like
To
wings.
create civilization,
Yes.
to create these buildings, all of these giant pyramids, right?
According to the legends, the knowledge of building these things was given by the so-called gods from the stars.
The so-called
Time to upgrade your home?
gods from the
Best
stars.
prices sale is here at Steinhoffels. Save 10% on all in-stock and special order furniture, dining, bedroom, sofas, and so much more. And with Steinhoffels special 60-month financing, your dream home is now
Are you ready to go to bed now?
Don't miss your chance to refresh your home with the
yeah.
brands you love. It's the best brands,
Like
best
just a
prices
couple
sale.
minutes.
Only at Steinhoffels and Steinhoffels.com.
That's Jiminy Cricket.
When you wash with Snuggle, your loved ones will feel at home. On center stage, at the school dance, or away from home. Cuddly softness, long-lasting familiar freshness. That's the Snuggle promise. Snuggle, the comfort of home.
Trains.
Planes and automobiles.
Trains that use the power of Dell AI and Intel. Clearing the way so you arrive exactly where you belong.
What are you eating that's crunchy?
Think so?
Oh.
Yeah, that shit's dramatic.
Yeah, it's the commercial break, right? What the hell? Oh, come on.
This has been our argument all along, that our origin of any of our ancient civilizations dates
Giorgio.
much further back into our distant past than what we're being told.
And that these civilizations all over the world are more
Her name is Jules, and she's a monkey.
They had no content, right? But now
But
it's
I
like
love
they're
her.
proving that
Do you really?
And all of these cultures in South
She's so
America, into the
lucky.
islands, into the jungle, all along the coast, they're all connected. And we have all the geoglyphs all over South America. Right. And of course, Nazca is so famous for its geoglyphs.
But Corral has sealed
Where are my slides?
the Nazca
I need
Lines
my
represent
slides.
one of Peru's greatest mysteries. Hundreds of massive designs carved into the desert floor, created on a scale to only be understood from high above the earth. It is estimated that the earliest of these lines, called geoglyphs, were made around 500 BC. But in the year 2000, while excavating Corral, archaeologists discovered a geoglyph that they believe dates to the same period as the ancient city itself, which would make it by far the oldest geoglyph ever found in Peru. Its shape is nearly impossible to discern from the ground, but when viewed from the sky, the profile of a face is clearly recognizable.
Geoglyph face is constructed of stones laid out to create the figure itself. With its mouth open, it's looking towards one direction, and also it has what looks like it's kind of wavy hair, although this could actually be blood spurting out of its head. The Corral geoglyph is the oldest known in Peru or Bolivia. It's at least 2,000 years older than Nazca, maybe more. And so it does suggest this was the forerunner to all the Nazca geoglyphs, and this may be influenced Nazca civilization.
So all of this again seems to suggest a commonality, what I might call a super complex of civilization. So not just one civilization in isolation, but a number of related civilizations that cover a very long period in time and go back to a very remote period ultimately.
But yeah, you have to wonder about the geoglyph at Corral, because the geoglyphs at Nazca are obviously meant to be seen from the air,
Right.
by the gods.
Right.
So you would think the geoglyph at Corral, has the same meaning.
And I've seen too where Viracocha supposedly told the Nazca people to make those lines.
That's one of the legends.
I also think maybe this is a type of calling card. And there are other geoglyphs around the world that correspond with each other, because you have these lines, these figures, these, things wanting to communicate with the celestial realm. And you have to wonder why. Because coincidence no longer holds water.
When the Nazca Lines were first discovered in 1927, they were considered a unique phenomenon. But in recent years, with the benefit of satellite imagery, thousands of ancient geoglyphs are being found not just in South America, but all over the world. In Asia, the Middle East, Africa, North America, and even Europe.
The fact of the matter is that we have geoglyphs worldwide. And so you have to wonder why. The idea in the ancient astronaut theory is fairly simple, and that is that our ancestors, regardless of ancient cultures, they were visited by the same teachers.
There's another famous glyph farther south from Nazca in northern Chile called the Atacama Giant. And it's actually the largest of all the geoglyphs in South America. And he too seems to be holding a staff and has an animal with him.
Yeah, he's like this kind of.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Right. Perhaps he's also a depiction of Viracocha.
Your home is more than a place. It's a reflection of you. Make it uniquely yours during Steinhoffel's Make It Your Own event. From bold statement pieces to timeless classics, find your perfect fit for your style. Personalize colors and fabrics to make every piece your own. Save up to $800, and with Steinhoffel's 18-month financing, making your room yours just got more affordable. The Make It Your Own event, only at Steinhoffel's and steinhoffels.com.
Taco Bell's new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes give you extravagant options, including a new toasted cheddar street chalupas. Realize, choose your Lux Cravings box, only at Taco Bell.
With keratin colored by Schwarzkopf, create your next hair story and forget about breakage. With our professionally inspired bond enforcing Schwarzkopf Keratin Color. What story will you tell?
To me, the most important thing about all of this is that the structures at Corral correspond with the constellation of the Pleiades. And so whenever I see stuff like that, it's like, all right, obviously, our ancestors were able to observe the stars. Nobody's ever questioned that or debated that. The power of observation was huge and important. But why pick the Pleiades?
That's right, we call it heaven's mirror as a term, using the expression.